DDR, DDR. Man, what's up, man? What's good, y'all? I ain't even talking into the mic, but welcome to DDR Trading Academy. DDR Trading Sessions, DDR around the world. DDR stands for Drive, Determination, and Resilience. But let me tell y'all why gold is one of the best pairs to trade. Pull up to the charts with me, gang. Pull up to the charts with me. All right, we're sitting here in this chart. I'm gonna go over this trade that I just took this morning. I'll go over a couple of trades. I didn't take this trade this morning. This was a trade that I took on Sunday, and this was a trade that I took this morning. It's currently Monday, 4/20. Y'all better be sober out here. Uh-oh, y'all don't need to see that, but y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all better be sober out here, you know what I'm saying? Don't, you know, hey, what you do ain't, it's out of my control. What I do is in my control. No judgment. All right, let's check out these charts. Gold has been trading crazy, y'all. Look at this. We had a huge impulse. We had some corrections. Then we had a huge impulse. Then we had another huge impulse. It's crazy out here, right? But the thing is about these markets is that if you don't know what you're looking for, then it's going to come off as a shock. It's going to come off as a surprise. It's going to come off as something that's very foreign. So real quick, let's go over this trade recap real quick. Sunday sessions are really good sessions to catch moves, y'all. But I only catch moves on gold. You can find some of these chart analysis. You can find this mentorship in my free Discord, the DDR Trading Academy. If you wanna have access to it, definitely just comment DDR or send me a message DDR, and I'll send you the link to get access to the Discord. It's free, y'all. We teach mindset and we teach resilience. Drive, determination, resilience. Let's go. All right, so this trade was cool. So on Sunday when market opened here. Market opened around here, right? So I'm like, this is interesting. We had some resistance here. We was bouncing off this level, we was bouncing. It didn't come down to this level, so it was creating some higher lows. You see, higher low here, right? We had a low, we had a lower low, we had a higher low, we had a higher low, and then we had a very big impulse to the upside. When we have impulses to the upside, you know what's coming next. A correction, right? And so look at what we got here. We have a correction. But this time, this correction came, it's blasted past this previous area. You see how we opened up crazy here? Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Look at the time. We opened up crazy here, right? And so we retraced, but then we came back, right? When we push past this area, now here's the thing about understanding confirmation. You can't just place a trade. You can, but best believe if you do, you might just lose some money or you might lose your mental. And you want to protect your mental at all times, as well as protecting your capital. And so when we had this huge impulse to the downside here, right, I didn't just get in a trade right away. What did I need? I needed the price to break and then retest. And so as you can see here, we have some strong momentum going back to the upside. Price pushed back into this range here. We had this little candle here. You know, sellers came in a little strong. We had a rejection wick. We opened up. We had another rejection wick here. And then I placed my entry here. But now this is on the 5 minute. I'm sorry, that was on the 15 minute. On the 5 minute, it looks like this. Right? So on the 5 minute, we looked very healthy too, right? We had a huge break, right? We broke this structure. We came to retest. We rejected, but then we rejected. Price opened up. We rejected some more, and then we went to the moon. Now, what I was looking for here, y'all, I was looking for just that. I was looking for a break. I was looking for a retest and a continuation. Now, some of the secrets that some people don't want to tell y'all is that you can find confirmation for a break and a retest on the 1 minute chart. So if you go to the 1 minute chart, I don't know what y'all trading, but I know what I trade. I trade break and retest, and they hit. So if you go to the 1 minute chart here, y'all, you can see that we had some similarities on like some breaks and retests. Now, here we go. We had a touch. Oh, y'all can't see that. I got you. Okay, now here we go. We have a touch. We have a touch, right? We have a structure here, right? Price came back down to tap into this previous range, as you can see here. As you can see this range here, right? Price came back down, it tapped into this area. We had a bunch of rejections. We had a push back to the upside. We had a rejection, and then we pushed all the way to the upside here. So this trade was a really good trade. This was a really good trade. Now, granted, I could have rode it all the way up to the top, but I got into a different entry. I got in for a different position. As I seen price was continue to push excuse me, as I seen price continuing to push to the upside. I wanted to get another entry. Now, due to the conditions that I was trading under, I ain't gonna lie, don't recommend this, but when you know your strategy, you can kind of trade under different conditions. I was at work. I was at a job that I had. I don't have the job no more, you know, but I was at this job that I had, and I was trying to do my thing. And so as prices continuously pushing, right, I was just looking for another re-entry opportunity. So we had a couple of re-entry opportunities here. We had this structure here, we had this retest and then a continuation. We had this retest and then another continuation. I wanted to get my entry here. So as you can see, this little wick here. So we had a break, we had a retest. You see that? And then we had a continuation. So then we had a retest and then another continuation. So I placed 2 trades here. I placed this trade down here. I wrote this all the way up here. And then I waited for a re-entry. I wrote that up here. And then I got into another trade here. And I wrote that up here. And then I was done, y'all. Done. All of that within not that long of a time span. Stay patient, stay focused, stay dedicated to what you want, and attack it ruthlessly. You understand what I'm saying? If you want this to work, nobody's gonna make it work for you. You gotta make this work for you. You gotta make this work for you. You hear what I'm saying? You have to make this work for you, because there is nobody out here that's gonna do it for you. You gotta get up every day. You gotta know that you can, and you gotta just do it. And every time you see some incremental successes with this, I want you to attack that as this works, right? Because confirmation is real. Sometimes we just need confirmation to know that we're on the right path. So get in these markets, figure out your setup. You can join my free Discord and I can help you. I can coach you. I can tell you the things. I can show you the things that I've had to learn. I've had to go through struggles. I've had to go through some successes to get to where I am now. But I can show you these things for free, and we can just grow together. Mindset over everything. It starts there. Mindset is everything. All right? Only the DDR way. Comment DDR if y'all want to have access to my free trading academy. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.